feel like so many people just always see that positive side. They think my life is so good, but really behind closed doors and off camera, they don't know how my life really is. They don't know what I go through, and I feel like they do take advantage of that. Just because I don't talk about it don't mean I'm not going through stuff. So I feel like they should just, you know, like be considerate of that. Even though I don't want to talk about it, or even though I don't whine on social media about it like half of them do, doesn't mean I'm not going through nothing. Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel, DLTV. If you are new, nice to meet you. My name is Aniyah. If you're not new, thank you for clicking back with me today. Right now, I truly appreciate the support. As you guys read the title, I'll be doing a life updated Q&A. As you all know, the last Q&A that I had did was a year ago, and that was my very first video on YouTube. And I did promise you all that I will be doing an updated Q&A / a life update, because I haven't did a life update. I think it was in the fall, so I felt it is time for me to share like what is going on in my life with my subscribers, because I know you all want to know a little bit more about me, and I just like only post content and things that I do like on social media, but you guys do not know how my life is outside of social media. I had did was that I had asked my Instagram followers, and also I had asked you on YouTube, can you guys write me some life updated questions, and you guys have wrote some very good questions, so I'll be answering each and every one of them in this video so you guys can know everything more about me. So without further ado, I'm about to get this video started. If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notification, join the game for 2021. And if you're interested in my life is outside of YouTube, make sure you follow all my social medias. It'll be somewhere right here and also in the description down below. And let's get this video started. Okay, so the first question is, what's your YouTube dream goal? My YouTube dream goal, all in general, is to be like in the 100Ks, like 100K, 200K, 300K, or etc. Because I feel my content is good enough to be in that high range of, you know, like YouTube subscribers. Not to be cocky or anything, I swear I'm not trying to be cocky, but I do feel like I work hard enough to have like more subscribers than what I have. But I know it will come, because I literally just started doing YouTube a year ago, and I know it doesn't come that fast. But yes, I do see myself in like in the 100K, or probably like in the near future like 1 million subscribers. But I know that'll probably take a while. I know the only way I'll get that is if I do like a huge viral video one day, but I know it will come. I'm not shooting that far, but if I can get that far, I will. You know, like I wouldn't mind that. I would be very proud of myself. My goal is by at least by 2 to 3 years from now, I do be like in the 100Ks or like close to it, like 50,000 or 60,000. And then also my goal is to just continue to like spread positive energy on my channel and to make everybody, you know, like feel good and feel welcome on my channel. But if you want to know what is my YouTube goal for this year, as you guys already know, I do want to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Right now I'm currently at like 1,600, so I know that is like a big jump from like only 1,000 plus subscribers, but I know I'll get there as long as I stay consistent. Currently it's about to be July, and also between all the way up until December, so I know it will come. But yes, that is my YouTube goal. Next question is, are you in college? No, I am not in college, but I will be in college very soon. As you guys already know, if you've seen my 2021 vision board, I'll make sure I put that in the description down below. I did say that I am majoring in computer science, so yes, that's what I'm going to school for computer science, for technology, if you guys do not know that, because I am very great at, you know, like fixing technology and working with technology. So I feel that is my talent and that is my skill, so that's what I'll be going to school for. The next question is, what is my future goals? Okay, so the first future goal that I have is to, of course, gain more on YouTube. I also want to, you know, like gain more on Instagram as well. And one of my goals that I do have that I really want to become is a fashion model, because I love clothes and I love shoes, and I do want one of these companies to like sponsor me, if it's either like Shein or Fashion Nova. If you're original Dior baby, you guys know that I love Fashion Nova and I also love Shein, so it would really mean a lot to me if one of them sponsored me, so I could just like be a fashion model to their company, and that would really mean a lot to me. The same goal that I have, I do want to move from where I'm living at right now, because I feel like I do want to have like, you know, like a new environment surrounded around me. I know it will come soon, and I just have to be patient. But that is my second goal. I do want to move out where I'm currently living in. My third goal is to become an entrepreneur by at least the end of this year or the beginning of next year, because even though I'm kind of like already an entrepreneur, being like a public figure on YouTube and also on Instagram, I do want to have like my own business with like selling something. That is on my vision board as well. So I will be beginning to work with that towards the end of this year or the beginning of next year. And then the last goal that I have is, you know, just to be successful, keep staying on track, working on getting to school and stuff, and you know, like just focusing on myself, because that's all I want to do is focus on myself and my goals. So I really don't need anything else, you know, like interrupting me to keep me from, you know, like focusing on my goals. So that's basically all I want to do. And I also want to get a car, and I also want to have my license by like next year, because I feel like I already answered, but I'll just, you know, like explain it in more full details. And it is, are you moving out or staying at home? No, I am not moving out, because I want to be financially stable before I do that, before I live on my own in my own apartment or my own house. Because usually I know a lot of kids, that's their downfall around the same age as me, like 18, 19, 20. They do be so quick to move out of their parents' house, but they don't be like financially stable, and then they always have to end up moving back with their parents. So if you're not financially stable, I highly do not recommend to move out of your parents' house. Please stay there. But I know for right now I will be staying home for a couple more years until I get my money up. Then when I feel comfortable, I want to move out, I will move out. But no, I am not moving out right now. I will be staying with my mother for probably like the next few years, and then by the time at least I turn 21, I will be able to be like on my own. But right now, as I'm 19, I am like totally not financially stable to be on my own. Right now, what I'm doing to work on that is just working, making money, and you know, like doing what I need to do so I can be, you know, like financially stable and I can be on my own. The next question is, what is your future career job? Well, when I was younger, my future career job was to be a pediatrician, but I don't really think I'm interested in that no more. So since I'm going to school for computer science, I do want to be in like a little technology, you know, like company. Or my other career job is to be my own entrepreneur. I only want to work for somebody for these next few years since I am still young, but I do want to have like my own business and work for myself, because I feel like sometimes when you work for other people, you do have to be controlled and you have to do like everything on their time, and I want to just be able to do everything on my time. So that is my future career job. I do want to have my own entrepreneur business, but while I'm working for somebody else, I do want to be like in a little technology company or business or something like that, so I can just get my money up and, you know, like also save to become my personal entrepreneur. The next question is, where do you want to travel? I want to travel so many places, you guys. The places I want to travel is like Florida, even though sometimes Florida is like wow, but it's also warm down there. And as I said in my first Q&A, I hate the cold. I love when it's warm, not too hot, like over 90 degrees. I like the temperature to be around like 70 to like 85 or something like that. But I do want to go to Florida. That is like one of my dream vacations. Yes, I have been to Florida before. I've been to Disney World, but that was like when I was younger. I think I was like 5 or 6. The next vacation I want to go to, I do want to go out of the country, because I still have not went out of the country, and that is like one of my goals, at least by next summer, is to be out of this country. I want to visit Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica. So those are like my dream trips. That is where I want to travel to. And then also, I also want to travel to Texas, because I know Texas is fun, and you know me, I'm kind of greedy. I love to eat, and Texas, they got some bomb food down there. I heard. Texas, I definitely want to go to. I also want to go to, you know, like Florida and stuff. And then I also want to go to Atlanta, because Atlanta is so lit, and I love how they just like have a lot of entrepreneur black businesses. So I definitely want to visit there to see how it is. And then for most certainly, I do want to travel out of the country. Okay, y'all, so the next question is, how are you mentally?
You know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here, and I know.
So I knew I was going to get one of these questions, because I never really expressed how Aniyah is doing. You know, I just always be that happy, energetic person on YouTube. But mentally, I feel I am like 50-50. No, I am not okay. No, I am not good or 100%, you know, like happy-go-lucky. I just do that, you know, to cheer you guys up and also, you know, like to make myself feel a little bit better. But am I okay mentally? No, I'm not, but I know I will get there, you know, like personal issues, like with my family and also some things that I'm going through at home. You know, it will get better. I don't like talking about my personal issues because I feel like that's one reason why everybody, you know, like kind of just push me to the side, because I feel like they don't be knowing what I'm going through because I don't be whining all over social media like they do. And to be honest, nobody really knows what I go through behind closed doors, and I feel like that's why they just be like trying to like egg me on or trying to like start stuff with me, because they really don't know how I'm feeling. Like if somebody asks me am I okay right now, I will say yes, I'm okay. Or if they ask like are you good, yeah, I'm good, stuff like that. I really don't be telling nobody what I'm going through. But people always say pay attention to people that just say you are right or you okay, because deep down they're not really okay. But I know I am maintaining and I'm just keeping like that positive energy, because I will be okay. Sometimes you do have downfalls. For this year of 2020 and 2021, excuse me, it hasn't been good for nobody. Yeah, that's just the answer. No, I'm not okay mentally, but I know I will get there and I will get better. But I'm just going to continue to be the positive person that I am, because I feel like so many people just always see that positive side. They think my life is so good, but really behind closed doors and off camera, they don't know how my life really is. They don't know what I go through, and I feel like they do take advantage of that. Just because I don't talk about it don't mean I'm not going through stuff. So I feel like they should just, you know, like be considerate of that. Even though I don't want to talk about it, or even though I don't whine on social media about it like half of them do, doesn't mean I'm not going through nothing. So yeah, I'm just not okay mentally, but I know I will get there. Next question is, what's your take on self-love and your personal growth? Self-love, I feel, is the best love, because nobody is going to love you as much as you love yourself. You come in this world by yourself, you would die by yourself. So self-love, I feel everybody should take that seriously. If you're not confident, please right now, girl or boy, please go in that mirror right now and say you are beautiful, you are handsome. Self-love is the best, because let me tell you something. When you love yourself, nobody can't tell you nothing after that. They can't tell you absolutely nothing, because if you really love yourself and if you're confident in yourself, you won't let nothing get to you, honestly. And that's what I'm working on also. I do love myself a lot and I am very confident, but I still let some people get to me, especially people that I care about. I feel like that's my problem. And I also feel like I love people more than I love myself, and I feel like I should work on that, because I do let people get to me, and I do end up having mood swings or not talking to anybody who cares about me, or carrying people that care about me for people who really don't care about, you know, like my well-being and my mental health. So I feel like I still do need to work on self-love. But let me just tell you something. Once I love myself 100%, none of these people that I'm worried about now I'm going to be worried about in the future. Actually, I'm not worried about them. I never will be worried about somebody.
Isn't that facts? It's facts. It's facts.
But it's just like when you care about somebody, I don't know, it just hurts you more, because the people that you care about, you don't expect them to do half of the stuff that they done to you. But you know, life goes on. Everybody's gonna lie to you. Everybody's gonna hold secrets from you. But you just, you know, like gotta keep moving forward no matter how much you cared about that person. And it just basically shows that they must say really care about you, you know, to hold secrets and stuff. So self-love, yes, I feel like everybody should take care of themselves. My take on personal growth, I feel that is the best, because if you're just stagnant and you just stay in one place and every year you're talking about what you wanted to do but you couldn't do it, or you make an excuse why you can't do something, stop making that excuse. Just get up, just like know everything you want to do, take it one day at a time and just go for it. Even though I know some people might be afraid of failing, yes, that is my number one fear, of failing. And sometimes I do procrastinate with doing certain things. I know by the end of the day, even though I procrastinate, I do always get stuff done, and I do always be on track. So even though I might feel behind a little tiny bit, I know I will always get on the right path. So with personal growth, I feel like you should not procrastinate with nothing. If you want something, just go and get it. Yes, you will fall sometimes and you will feel like you're a failure, but that's what you have to do in order, you know, like to get to where you want to be. You will fall sometimes, sometimes, and it will be hard. But if you just get it the easy way, it won't work out. You will like end up, you know, like losing everything if you feel like everything's supposed to be the easy way, but you have to work hard for it. So personal growth and also self-love is really important. So please just take notes on that and just love yourself. And also just go for whatever you want to go for, no matter if you're being judged or no matter like if nobody's on your team. It's so many people who was on my team that I thought was going to be on my team, but I still keep pushing forward and I do still keep going because I love myself and I will be gaining more confidence within myself. And with me, I do know I will be something in life. So many adults has told me that, so many elders has told me that I will be something in life. So that's all that I have to put in my mind. If you know you're going to get far in life, don't care about them other people. Have confidence within yourself. So self-love and personal growth you need to work on within yourself, and it is one of like the best things. The next question is, what is your biggest insecurity and how do you maintain it? This is a good question. What is my biggest insecurity? I don't know. I feel one of my biggest insecurities is, I don't know, maybe that I'm insecure. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am like very insecure because sometimes like with new friendships or like a relationship or something, I do kind of like be hard on them because of stuff that I went through in the past, and I feel like I shouldn't dwell on the past that much. I feel that is one of my biggest insecurities, is that I do dwell on the past. And how can I maintain it? I'm still not maintaining it well, to be honest, but I know I will get there. But I just feel like I just said, I shouldn't care for people more than like they care for me. I should just, you know, like just keep my distance until I can see that they care for me. I'm not really know if I'm explaining this right, but what I'm basically saying is that's one of my insecurities. I do feel like I do, you know, like bring stuff from the past into my new like friendship or relationship, and I feel that's not right. So maintaining it, I haven't maintained it, but I will. I don't know if I'm really answering this question right, but I feel that's one of my insecurities. I'm not sure. This question is, what are you grateful for currently in your life? Okay, so the people that I'm grateful for, or what I am grateful for, one, I'm grateful for every day I do have a roof over my head, because I know since this whole, you know, like pandemic situation, a lot of people have lost their homes, which is like very sad, and I pray that, you know, like everything gets better. But that's one thing that I am grateful for totally. That's one thing that keeps me forward, is that I wake up, God wakes me up for another day to, you know, like keep grinding and working hard and staying strong. And that's what I'm totally grateful for, is to have a roof over my head. I'm grateful for, you know, like to have money in my bank account. I'm grateful, you know, like to have clothes on me and shoes and stuff like that, because I know so many people has lost that since that pandemic, or they didn't have anything. And it's just heartbreaking, to be honest. And I really don't like talking about situations like this, but I am very grateful, and I try not to be ungrateful sometimes. Like when things don't go right, I try not to, you know, like complain about it so much, and I just try, you know, like make the best out of it, because I know like somebody's life is not as good as mine. Like when you think your life is so bad, somebody's life is worse than yours. And that's what I be having to see, and that's why I be having to realize somebody's life out here is not as good as yours, and they might want to trade your life with their life, you know. So you just always, you know, like gotta cherish life and cherish, you know, like every moment that you have on earth, because some people can't do that. It's a lot of people that's sick. It's a lot of people that's in hospitals right now, you know, like on life support, wishing that they can get their life back, but they can't. So you always gotta think about them people and just cherish your life. So that's one thing that I am grateful for, is, you know, like having a roof over my head and God just blessing me with another day to keep pushing forward. And another thing that I am grateful for is, of course, is my mom, because without her, I honestly don't know where I'll be. And that's just the honest truth. Like without my mom and without me getting, you know, like to talk to her about stuff, I don't know where I'll be right now. I think like mentally I wouldn't just be here at all if she wasn't here to, you know, like help me and just continue to, you know, like encourage me to be a better person and to keep going, because I know sometimes I feel like I'm at my low and I just need somebody to talk to. And my mom is always there. She is not judgmental. She is always there, you know, like to uplift me. And even if I'm in the wrong, she always tell me when I'm in the wrong, and she always just lets me know what do I need to do, you know, like to fix myself and to be a better person. So I really appreciate my mom, and I also appreciate my grandma, all my loved ones that really care about me, and that's what I just appreciate the most, and that's what I'm grateful for, is a roof over my head and people who 100% care about me. The question is, how long do you plan on doing YouTube? I plan on doing YouTube for as long as I can. I love doing YouTube. I love editing and I love filming for you guys, and I just love spreading that positive energy, give you all advice. I love making new YouTube friends. Like ever since I've been on this platform, I have really seen that people who don't know you at all, like they don't know you from a can of paint, they really, you know, like ride for you, and they also, you know, like are so loyal than the people you have in your life. And I just honestly appreciate each and every one of my subscribers that I had personally talked to, that I became friends with, that I chat with. I love each and every one of you guys. Let me give y'all a kiss, you know, like a virtual kiss, until like one day we probably can link up and, you know, like have like a little YouTuber link up or something. But let me just give you all a virtual hug. I really appreciate everybody who has been, you know, like communicating with me, because I love just making new YouTube friends, and you guys are so supportive. To be honest, you all, that's another thing I'm grateful for as well. Going back to the last question, I'm also grateful for all my YouTube subscribers that help me, you know, be able to get monetized, that help me be able, you know, like to continue on this platform, that has supported me since day one. I really appreciate you guys. Another reason why I started YouTube, because of the pandemic, I felt like I was kind of like getting depressed, and I don't like getting depressed at all. So that's why I decided to pick up the camera and create content, and you all have just made my day 100% better. Like every time I get messages saying, oh my god, I love your content, you know, you're just like a good person, or I just love your energy, I love your personality, that makes me happy, because that is my goal, is to make everybody out here be happy. Every time you click on my video, just enjoy it. And yeah, that's definitely what I'm grateful for. And I just love each and every one of y'all, to be honest. So I just plan on doing YouTube for as long as I can. The only way I can't probably barely do YouTube is when I do get into school, and I will be busy a lot. And then like also when I start working a little bit more, I will be more busy with like that. So yeah, I do plan on doing YouTube as much as I can. I'm just gonna stay on my grind. Next question is, what is your dream summer vacation? My dream summer vacation is, you know, like going on vacation back to back, like going out the country, going out the state. That is my dream summer vacation, and I feel like that is my problem, because I do not like being in the house. As I always tell you guys, I'm not a homebody at all. I like going out to like parties. I like just going out in general. Like somebody just told me, just hop in the car and let's just go to the store or something, I'll be like, okay, I'm down for it, because I honestly don't like being in the house. Like being in these four walls, sometimes it gets to me, and it makes me think about a lot of stuff. So in order to not think about that, I like to keep myself busy and, you know, like working and just doing as much fun as I can do, and just keeping myself more focused into what I need to do. But yeah, that's my dream vacation, is to be outside like almost every day or every other day. I know you possibly can't be outside every day, but that is like my dream vacation, is just going on, you know, like out the country or going out the state back to back. That's really my dream vacation, and hopefully I can do that like in the next few years, once I get my money up and, you know, like be living my best life. Next question is, how's your summer going? So far my summer is going good. It's not boring really. I mean, even though I am going through like a lot of personal issues behind closed doors, like with my family and stuff, I feel like the summer is still going good. It is extremely hot sometimes, so that's the only thing that I don't like, is these heat. And now that the cicadas is slowly being gone, that's another thing that had ruined the summer a little bit when it first started, because these cicadas over here, yes, I do live in Maryland, and these cicadas, they are extremely ridiculous. One flew in this man's car, he got into an accident, and one flew in this girl's mask. One girl has swallowed it. I don't know if it was a girl or a boy. Like these cicadas are awfully disrespectful, and they had, you know, like ruined my first like beginning of the summer, because I did not want to be outside with them cicadas. They was not gonna be smacking me in my face or nothing. So they did have ruined like a little bit of my summer vacation. But now that it's starting to be July, I think they only be here for like a month, and it's like slowly going going away because they will be gone by at least the 4th of July, I think. But yes, my summer is going good, and I do plan on like doing a little bit more stuff with like my family and like also my friends. So yeah, I feel like it's going good. Next question is, what is your favorite places to shop at? Well, like I said in my first Q&A, nothing has changed. My favorite place to shop at is Fashion Nova, Shein, Red Dolls, places like that, Pretty Little Things. I love shopping there. I just love shopping places that have cute clothes, but they're also affordable. Like, it don't look too cheap, but also it's on like on a good price side. And I also love shopping at Target. That's like one of my favorite stores. My next question is, what are my favorite hobbies? My favorite hobbies are, you know, like going out with my family, especially my little cousin. If you guys know my little cousin, her name is Jada. I had did a mukbang with her, and I think she was in my Memorial Day video, and I think she was also in my Day of My Life video. My little cousin Jada, that is like my best friend, and I love her so much, and I know she's going to be watching this video right now. So hugs and kisses to you, girl. I love you so much. But she had just turned 13 April 1st. Honestly, y'all, she is not like the typical 13-year-old you might know. Like, some 13-year-olds are like immature and they just be about like themselves or something. But to be honest, my cousin Jada, she is not like that. She is very mature for her age. I would think she was like 15 or 16 if like I didn't know her at all. It's like my best friend besides my mom, because like when I'm at my lowest, she is always there to uplift me, and she is always there to make me feel better, and she be giving me some good advice. Even though she might be 13, she gives me great advice, and I do highly appreciate her. So yeah, that is like one of my hobbies, is like hanging out with her, and then also hanging out with my mom, and then also hanging out with a couple of my friends. My most favorite hobbies to do is to, you know, like dance, because I always told you guys that I love dancing. That's what I do every single day. Turn on that Megan Thee Stallion, turn on that City Girls Twerkulator. It's time for the twerkulator. It's time for the twerkulator. I'ma shake what my mama gave me. I'ma shake my money maker. Hey, it's time for the twerkulator. Hey. I'm sorry, y'all, but that is my song. That is my, yes, that is like my most favorite hobby, is to dance. I really love to dance so much. Like, I do. The next question that I have, I feel this was a good question, and it was honestly kind of hard for me to think, but it is, what video on your channel was the most fun to film and edit? To be honest, since I love doing YouTube, I feel every video for me was fun to edit and, you know, like to film. But if I would give you at least a couple that I love to film and edit, is my clothing hauls, of course, because I love clothes, and also my lit playlist that I did last year. I was so lit in that playlist, and I wish I can do another one, but I do not want to get demonetized. But I might just sacrifice it for you guys, because you guys did love that lit playlist. It did blow up. The question I have is, what's something you wish someone told you up when you started YouTube? So one thing that I wish somebody told me before I started YouTube is that it is not as easy as people make it out to be. Like, when I used to look at my favorite YouTubers, I really thought it was just as simple as just, you know, like recording and also editing and just like posting the video. But no, when that editing comes, it takes hours and hours. And to give you all an estimate time it takes for me to edit, I think it takes me like a good 3 to 4 hours. Like, I be editing from like day all the way up until night. That's why I always pick a good day. I am not so busy to, you know, like film and edit, because it does take a lot of your time. It's not as easy and it's not as hard. And before I got this Canon camera, it was extremely hard, you know, like filming on my phone and also editing, because I used to always run out of storage. And I remember one of these days I did want to quit YouTube. I think that was when I had did my Halloween video, because that was like one of my hardest videos that I had to edit, because it was like almost an hour long, and my phone just keeps saying no storage, no storage, no storage. And I literally had to, you know, like delete everything off of iCloud and also my gallery. So yeah, that was one of the times I just feel like I wanted to give up on YouTube, but I know I couldn't do that, because I know this is my passion and I love doing this. But yes, that is like one thing I wish somebody could have told me, was that YouTube is not as easy as it seems. And if somebody wants to start YouTube, and if you honestly do not have the time to edit or film, I highly recommend not to do. But if you're like a 24/7 busy person every single day, all day, YouTube will not be something for you, because it'll be hard for you to stay consistent, and you won't be able to gain the subscribers you want or the watch hours you want if you're not consistent. So yeah, if you're a very busy person on the go every single day, I do, you know, like not recommend to do YouTube. Or I do not recommend to do YouTube if you do not have patience, because that's one of my problems. I did not have patience when I first started this. I really thought it was just that easy, but it's not easy at all. You gotta have the the patience, and you guys just be like really committed into it. Is what's your favorite song or your favorite food? Now, I have a lot of favorite songs. As you guys know, like one of my favorite rappers out here is Lil Baby, and I love Moneybagg Yo. So any song from them, I do love, you know, like each and every one of them songs. But I feel like that new Lil Baby and them Dirk songs that they just came out with, I feel they all crank. So I love each and every one of them. Those are like my favorite songs. But I think my one-time favorite like female song, I think it's Twerkulator, because I listen to Twerkulator every single day. I be dancing to it so hard. Like, I cannot wait to go to a party, because as soon as they turn on Twerkulator, I don't care. Like, I don't care at all who's watching me. I do not care. I will get down on that dance floor and just, you know, like just be, you know, like dancing. If you guys know, then you know I want to keep it like PG-13 on this YouTube. But as soon as Twerkulator come on, I'll be lit. I don't care. I just drop everything and I start dancing. To answer what is my favorite food, I do not have a favorite food anymore. It used to be burgers, but burgers, they are like bad to eat. And usually when I eat burgers, it makes my cycle, you know, like be bad, and I do be cramping a lot. So I did lay off the burgers and my cycle is much better. But I think to say my favorite food is Chick-fil-A, because I go to Chick-fil-A like almost every other day, and I can't be doing that because I do want to lose weight, and I don't know how is it possible to lose weight and you keep eating Chick-fil-A every other day. But I do love Chick-fil-A so much. I don't know what's in their sandwiches. I don't know if they have crack or something, but Chick-fil-A is the bomb.com. And I know some people say, you know, like Popeye's chicken sandwiches is better, but I don't know how they say that. I probably gotta try Popeye's chicken sandwiches again, but I'd be scared to eat it because the last time I had it, it was raw, and I haven't ate it since then. But yes, I love Chick-fil-A so much. I'm obsessed with it, and I just love it. This question is, how do you feel after taking the vaccination? Okay, so if you didn't know, Dio Gang, I did take the vaccine about a month ago. I just had literally took my second dose. I think it was the beginning of June. I'm not sure. I have to go back, but you guys did not know that because I did not film it, and I wasn't comfortable with like posting it on YouTube because I know a lot of people had been getting like backlash from like Karens or somebody else, you know, like bashing them for taking the vaccine because they be like, oh, you're gonna die, you don't know what's in that vaccine, stuff like that. After taking the vaccine, I was sick for only about 1 day, and if you follow my Instagram, you guys already know that because I posted like the whole process on my Instagram. I did not bring it onto YouTube because I just wasn't comfortable with, you know, like posting on YouTube, so it was only on my Instagram. And make sure you guys follow my Instagram because you guys will be seeing like my whole life behind the scenes of YouTube on Instagram, because I don't feel like it's good enough to like publish every single thing onto YouTube because I do feel like it's like a limit how much you post on YouTube. But yes, I was sick for only about 1 day, and that was it. And like, to be honest, when you be feeling sick, it felt like I caught like a mini flu, but it was like a cold. And it felt like, to be honest, I was on my deathbed. I felt so sick, but that is like one of the symptoms after you take the vaccine. You do like get kind of sick the day after. But all I had did was that I had drank Gatorade because that gives you electrolytes, and I did drink, you know, like some orange juice because it'd be good when you be sick. If you guys want to know what vaccine that I take, I did take the Pfizer vaccine. If I'm saying it right, Pfizer vaccine. Pfizer. Yeah, I took the Pfizer vaccine. I can't really say it like that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's 3 different vaccines, and that's the one that I took. So to answer your question, I feel totally good, to be honest, and I hope I continue to stay good. But yes, so the very last question to wrap this video up is, what motivates you to do YouTube? What motivates me to do YouTube is the whole Dio Gang. I love each and every one of everybody who is on my channel. I love you all so much. If I can just hug each and every one of y'all that be supporting me on every single video, I would. And I am like friends with half of y'all, so I really appreciate y'all. You guys already know that I always, you know, like recognize you, and I always give you your credit for always supporting me. I really love you all so much, and you guys have been uplifting me more with your positive comments and also making me feel a lot better, because it is sometimes I do feel like I want to give up. or just like everything. And like when I go onto YouTube or when I go to my Instagram and I just get like positive comments, it always helps me boost my confidence back up, because you guys love me so much, and I love you all just as much as you love me. And if I could, I really would give each and every one of you all some hugs, because you just don't know how much you make a person day when you just like text them and just ask them, are they okay? YouTube friends, they do be texting me asking, am I okay? And then I ask them also, are they okay? And even though I don't express like my personal issues, I do just say, yeah girl, I'm good, or yeah, I'm fine, stuff like that. But I just always want people to be comfortable to talk to me, even though I feel like that's not fair a little bit, because I want them to be comfortable to talk to me, but I'm not comfortable talking to them. I do like to help people, and I do like to uplift people. So that's what keeps me going every single day, is the support that I have at home, and also the support that I have with you. And I'll just never stop doing YouTube. I'll just do it for as long as I can. And even if I do be extremely busy, I always will find a way to, you know, like create content for you guys. So I just love you all so that was the end of the video. I did get a lot of questions, but that was the ones that I did answer, because some of the questions that I answered to this video, some of y'all did ask some of the same ones, so I just like screenshotted the best ones. So I do appreciate each and every one of everybody who, you know, like replied to the story, and also, you know, like gave me questions onto my YouTube and also my Instagram. I do highly appreciate y'all. I hope I was able to answer some of the questions that you guys did want to know about me. And I just want to let you guys know, you know, like no matter what you are going through, just know it will get better. Please pray to God, and please, you know, like just have faith every single day. Even though I feel like you might want to give up sometimes, please do not give up. It's so many days I do be wanting to give up, but I know I do have to keep pushing forward for my blessings, because God is just going to be looking at me like, girl, what are you doing? I have so many things in store for you, and you just want to give up like that. So no matter how much you want to give up, just know to keep pushing. I know sometimes it might be hard. I know sometimes you just want to throw in the towel, but baby, keep pushing forward. Always stay positive. Always keep your head up. Always make sure you have a good mindset within, you know, like your brain. And make sure you always okay. So that was all I had to say, and that was all of my life update. Like I said, I hope I was able, you know, like to let you guys know every single thing. If you have any other further questions, please, you know, like hit up my DM at my Instagram page, or you can hit up my YouTube page, which is Dior TV, and my main page is A Chanel Renee, as you guys know. So if you are new and you love this video and you love this Q&A and you want to see more of me, I'll make sure I put my playlist in the description down below. And also don't forget to subscribe and turn your post on notifications. Please, you know, like let me check something else off my vision board, which is reaching 5,000 subscribers, and I'll totally appreciate each and every one of you all who, you know, like subscribe and also support me. And that was basically it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it so much. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit that like button, and also comment down below something you like about this video, or anything you just want to say to me, like further questions or anything you want to like feed off to in what I said into this video. And that was it, and I will see you guys next week.